morning, guys. We are here with another new node running. So this node we are running is called the Drosera-Network node running. So actually, you want to see how you can actually run this node, and I think we have the guides on how we can run this node. I've been looking for a tutorial to actually run this node because the one on their website is not actually straightforward. But the thing is, we need what we call Holesky testnet, Holesky text token. Okay, so first thing you have to do is to search for where are we going to get this Holesky text token. Okay, so this guy have a funding of total of $4.75 million, and they are led by these people, blah blah blah. And the thing about this thing is the dollar token exists on mainnets, but the team hasn't announced incentive for testnet contributor yet. So low key but promising. Earlier contributors may or may not get noticed by the teams for future rewards. So without further ado, this is how we are going to get started. And for the requirement of this thing, you are going to need 2 GB. So this is the basic. If you are getting this thing, this is the basic you are getting from what do you call these guys, the Contabo, because that is what I use Contabo most of the times. So first thing you have to do is to fire my putty, fire up my putty, and I have this 4-core SSD, and I'm actually going to, but first thing, the wallet you are going to use must have Holesky ETH. Okay, it's called the Holesky. Is this Holesky? Okay, it's Holesky file set. We are going to need Holesky file set, and make sure. Let me see the wallet I'm going to use. Use some wallet to farm BNR like that. I think I'm going to use one of these. I'm going to use one of these. Let me see. Let's see the testnet network. What is there? I have nothing here. Let's see here. Do I have anything here? Let me check my Ethereum the other wallets. So I want to check the one I'm using to farm this thing, because we are going to need the phrase for something else. 5DC. So I think none of these is actually here. Let me search for something. BRN. I want to search for the one that have this thing, so I can actually check. So I think none of, okay, I think this is the one that have 1004 BRN. So I think we must have some test token right now. So let me search for Sepulia. So zero Sepulia. What about this base Sepulia? No base. Okay, now I have base Sepulia right here. So I want to bridge to Holesky. So we're trying to search for Holesky, and I think we see one Holesky right here. So I'm going to click on this and also click on this and click on this to see if I can get some Holesky from these guys. Okay. So we're just trying to get some Holesky, guys. And there are other things I also do. We call testnet relay, the bridge. So let's see if we can bridge from base Sepulia to other Holesky, where we are trying to get another one to work for us. So it's going to ask for our address. So just one Holesky ETH. I'm going to use this wallet. Just confirm and paste, receive, the Holesky. And I don't think I trust these guys. I don't think I trust these guys. I don't trust these guys. So I think we have already getting this one for the Holesky. What's what 3 here? So we have this in 1-2. I think they are not going to give me um because I don't have 0.01 on mainnet. So I'm going to use this my main address for these. Let's get the Holesky if they are going to give it to us. So we have another one right now, right here. Let's paste the address, get the Holesky. So I'm actually going to no, one is okay for me. So please come back in 12 hours. So I've gotten this one. User eject. I think I didn't inject anything. So here's another one. I'm going to paste my address. Basically save. What else? So they say user eject. I don't know the meaning what they're trying to say right now. So I think I've left that one. Since we have gotten one Holesky, I think that is okay for us. So the wallet I'm going to use is my other wallets. So since it has some mainnet. Now the next thing we have to do after this so this is 𝐕𝐶𝐻𝑝olia. We have 𝐕𝐶𝐻𝑝olia, but I don't think we have okay, I think we have a Holesky right here. So I think this is actually great. Let me connect my wallet to switch to get some Holesky. So if you have some 𝐶𝐻𝑝olia, you can use testnet.relay.link to actually access it. So I'm going to breed just one, or let me see, I'm just going to pick like 2 of it. So they say the chain is not supportive. Wow. Why? Why? So the chain is not actually supported, and I have one Holesky right now. So let us fire our node and see how to run this thing. So it's easy to get this node. Root. Let's go with so I'm going to just put it here, and also the tutorial we're going to use from the GitHub is I think they are the same thing. So I'm going to put it here. So let's drag this down. So the next thing I have to do, first thing I normally have to do is to create a directory. So I use make dr. So this means make a directory, and what directory I'm making. So I'm going to use Doro, like Doro Buchi. Not say Doro Buchi. So cd Doro. I'm going to go to Doro. The next thing is install the dependency. So let's go with the dependency. After installing the dependency, we have to install these. I don't know the meaning of what they're trying to say. So I shall install it as it was stated. So if I'm watching this for the first time, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to on the notification bell because you don't want to miss another episode. So let's go to these and the next thing you have to do is to run a sudo. I don't know. After completing this, the next thing is to install a Docker. So we are done. Let's paste everything. I don't know, but I feel that we should actually pasting this thing one by one. But let's see what is actually going to happen. So we should see this Docker's running. So there are this one run that I'm actually running. It is called the bits the bisa it's called the bits. So you can actually run this thing on a local machine if you want. So let me just leave that one for now and let us focus on this. So the one I'm actually talking about, they already have their token on the mainnet, and you're actually mining the real token, which you can actually withdraw. Okay. So while this one is packing and installing and sudoing, so let's just check this one out. It's called the 𝐵𝐸𝐶. The 𝐵𝐸𝐶, yeah. 𝐵𝐸𝐶. Let's check something. So this is running, is currently running. This is the time hash 1246 42 23 28, and this is my total mining, and it's going to be increasing over time like that. So we have this one 400 megabytes. Click on yes, we got it. So I think this space is around, wait, is it around 2 gig? Let me check something. So I think we are actually done right now. Let us run this test Docker. So I think you run hello Docker. Now the next thing is to download this CLI. So dictate previous sharing the batch app, the other part was installed. So let's do this. Let's go to 𝐷ROP. So the next thing is the Foundry CLI. I have to configure that one. Let's run the source roots, the Foundry to check it. I think that's it. So as you can see, the Foundry application is fire up. Then we run the bones. Okay. After then, we have to make another directory which is called my Drosera. Okay. And go to this. So we are asked to replace this with our GitHub email and username. The GitHub username, we are going to replace that one with it. So let us do what we have to do right now. Let me pause this video. So when I'm running this thing, I actually encounter some error right here. So which said the bond is not found. So I run this command, which is called the source/sugar/bash before it can be installed. So I now install this bond again. Now let's just forge the build. So now this is the tricky part where you have to replace yours with your env address. And from now on, I'm going to post these videos until we are able to actually move this thing off. Okay, so let me pause the video. So after this has been done, let me see if this we don't have any of my password right now. We have this address BO. So let me see if my key is not actually here. So my key is not actually here. So this is how it's going to show. As you can see this the transaction explorer link. Now the next thing is connect your env wallet to your Drosera or whatever things are calling this. Let's connect our wallets. Okay, wallets. Connect, and yeah. So after connection, what is the next thing to do? um, click on trap on. Okay, click on trap on, and as you can see, I think it show the creators and trap configuration right here. What is the next thing we have to do? So let us click on it. And the next thing is we have to send what we call bloom. So send bloom, the value of it here. This is the value of it here. Say how many bloom are we going to send? So operator minimum. So I'm going to go to it 0.5 ETH. I'm not going to send to trap. Let's confirm now. Let's confirm. So I think this is the transaction hash. Let's confirm if the 0.5 is already sent. So the transaction is actually pending. Let's wait for it. So I think after we are done with that, after we send the bloom, the next thing is to fetch the block. So indexing is included and will reflect in the short while. So after we are done with that one, so I think we have concluded this one. Let me reload this and see what we maybe it's going to find something. So as you can see, I think we see it right now. Let's go for the next run. So we have to fetch our block. So it's fetch the transaction hash. So we have to open this one too. And it said add the following code to the bottom of your so we're going to add the following code. No. So let us go to the bottom. Now after we are done, the next thing is to say your public address, replace your address with your EMV wallet address between these. Okay. So we need to replace our public address with this. So I think you can actually do this one yourself, and we have to add the private key too. So you can also follow this. Let's see. I think this thing is too long for us though, but we are going to actually fix it. I don't know, maybe this is the place we are going to add this thing. I think that is what we are going to do. So let me go and fetch my address. So the first thing I'm going to do is to fetch my address, replace it here. And the second thing I'm going to do is to do the same thing with my private key too. So I'm going to pause this video for that one. So after you are done with this thing, just please click on Control X. After you click on Control X, you are going to type Y and click on Enter. It's going to take you to the normal page. So guys, let me explain what I did earlier just to protect myself because of my private key. So first thing is when you enter this thing, it's going to show you this Drosera and you are going to see this whitelist. Make sure you are going to see already whitelist right now. So just tap your using your keyboard arrow that's to the first line and clear the whitelist and input this whitelist. Replay with your main address, the address of your wallet. After you have addressed your wallet, you are going to press Ctrl X and input Y and click on enter, and you're going to apply this one. You are going to press the OFC and your it's going to appear this, as you can see, whitelist and private. Okay, so it's going to actually show you, as you can see, this is my whitelist wallet and this is the private, as you can see, is right here. Now the next thing to do is actually, which I did, is so I go here to press the CD and apply this, which I install two of these. So this is it. Install number one, install number two. So I want to try it. Okay, now the next one is test the CLI with to verify if it is working. So let's see the version. So as you can see, it's actually working. The next thing we have to do is to run this again. So as you can see, it's actually working. Let's install the Docker image. Now, the next thing right now is the Drosera operator register, blah, 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 and we are going to replace our private key with your Drosera-ENV private key, the one we use with our wallet, which I'm going to actually pause these videos and do, and you can actually do the rest on your own, or maybe when we shift up and you can't see my private key, I'll come back. So let me explain what I actually did here. This is where we stop and I click on yes. So we want to run and install the operator. So number one is using the Docker, which we already installed the Docker, we know. Number two is so I skip this part and I go to this part, and while installing this part I click on this one, edit my env and provide my private key and also my public VIP VPS wallet IP, which is my contable, and I provide it and I run this Docker up. Okay, so we have to see something that our Docker is actually running. So what I'm seeing right now is the get block one, first block info data, blah blah blah. So I'm going to press Ctrl AD. So it's not actually working. So it's not actually working for now, but I want to see that the operator is running. The operator is what? Is running. So this is the second method. We are still waiting for that one. Let's see the step 7. So I want to go to the step 7 while skipping everything like this. I want to skip everything. So let's go to the step 7 for now, where we have to set up the opt-in. Click on the opt-in, confirm transaction. Let's process that one. We have to see that the green stuff is actually running. So let's see the transaction. So after that have been done, we have to see something that is running right now. If it's not running, we have to go back and do some kind of a fix to this thing. I'll be running this live for almost like 30 minutes right now to set up this node. So it's a success, but loading liveness data. I think this thing is running now. One missing data. We have red. Why are we having red? Wait for 5 block for confirmation. Let's see. So it's supposed to show green, but it's showing red. So your node will start producing blocks, green blocks in the dashboard. So we have no green block in the dashboard. That means something is actually wrong somewhere. What does the colors mean? Let's see. What does the color mean? So it's not even showing up. Let's see the 5-1, 5th one. So I don't actually find this thing to be running because it's supposed to show us some kind of a green stuff. The trap was not found, an error, blah blah blah, trap hash. So I think there is actually an error that is running right now, which we have to actually stop. So I'm going to click on Control C to stop this Drosera network. And after clicking on Control C, let us go back here. So as I said right now, so success to report. So failure, that means red. Failures means red, and success should not be report. Should not be reports. Should respond. So we're actually having this thing. So the next thing we have to do is to stop the Docker with Imperial Alacrity. So let's go on and do the needful. So let's go back to this stage, and we are going to stop everything and disable it. So let's stop everything. So the service was not loaded already, but I want to check on something. So we have to stop this. Okay. How do we stop this? So we stop it. After we stop it, we are going to run everything again like this. Let us run it again. So we have remove. Next thing is to stop Drosera and disable it. So they say to stop Drosera service, new service not loaded. No, that doesn't exist rather. So let's go for method 2, which is this one. So for configuration of method 2, you have to your private key should be here, and if you are using local computer, replace your IP with your VPS IP with 000. So let's run this one. Let me just skip and run this one. Okay. So I actually went to mosque and come back, and I found out this that is actually running with the client with no issue since morning. So I'm happy. Okay, I'm happy. So and that is it for now. And thanks for watching, and do have a nice day. Do have a nice day. So that's how we are going to run your things, guys.